Hello, hello. Today I'm going to be playing some more of Paquerette Down to the Bunburrows, and I guess without further ado, I'll just get right into it. Uh, I don't remember, I don't think I solved this. Actually, no, I 100% did solve this one. I'm just going to resolve that, and alright. Yeah, that was the 30th one, so I guess we're ready to go down to the next level. And here we have containment, which obviously the only way we can catch him is if we break one of the ones here to let it out. And I think I'm going to want to do it here because there's just a dead end right there all ready to go, so I can just force it in there. And honestly, this level reminds me of that one from the first world that had a bunny trapped. So maybe when I'm done with this world, if the pickaxe carries over, I'll bring it back to the other one. Oh, okay, so there's 3 pickaxes here. So, I can't mine into walls. We're gonna undo those 2 moves. Okay, how do I get... Where do I want to go to capture the rabbit? That's always the more critical question. Because... I mean, one area I'm looking at is the top right area of the map, but I don't have enough I don't have enough pickaxes available to actually make that happen, is the issue with that. Because the rabbit easily can get forced over multiple areas. There's a dead end in the making a little bit further up there, and I think I can actually get the rabbit over there. So you see that middle area with the one empty square and like areas around it? If I mine out the square below it, that is a place that I could use to pretty easily trap the rabbit. So I'm going to actually go for that. And to cross over, I can just break this one, I think. Because if I send it over there, then the only challenge is going to be forcing it up and over. Because if I approach it from this, it's just going to go back. Yeah, it's just going to go back, is the one key issue here. And I don't see a great way to keep it from doing that. Unless... I'm trying to think, how can I best force this guy up? Yeah, that's a more important question. Because if I can force it over twice... Oh, I can create the dead end from the other side. I'm just going to do that. I'll force him over, and then I'm just going to break this. And now if I break that... Oh, yeah, no, I can't make the dead end from the top because that'll happen. I mean, thinking about it, either way I can just force it back down first. And if I can get myself to loop around it, which should be very easy to do, like this, when I approach it from this side, it'll, yeah, get stuck in there. Okay, there we go. That's better. Off to the next one we go. And this one has 2 mining opportunities. And I mean, I can see a dead end and... Oh, well, I can't go up like that. Okay, and if I'm assuming... Oh, I can safely actually corral it here. If I just mine out these 2, I would just need to find a way to force it up. Which, I can't see a great way of doing it there. If I just mine a straight line here, though, I can... Yeah, I should be able to pretty easily get it stuck. So let's just do that. And now I just need to force it over. And that's all there was to it, I guess. And off to the next level. So... I guess... Where can I get this rabbit trapped? I mean, I can see one area at the far right. That one that has a curve and is behind a breakable wall. But if there's a better option, I'm going to want to go for that, because that one seems like a nightmare to set up. I could also... I was going to say combine the 2 blocks up here a bit. the ones that are above the tunnel up there, and then the one that's the middle part of the tunnel there. But I don't have a way to get access to those without mining one of these two first, is the main problem I see with that. I could force the rabbit, if I break these two for instance, I could force the rabbit just to go into the next level, which might be something. Yeah, I think maybe that might be something interesting to try and just do. I'll see if I can make that happen actually. Because then I can also get rabbit stacks, which, you know, is always something to go for. Just need to force them around. Yeah, okay, we've dropped them down a level. So now then, I can force these two to collide, which will get me a baby rabbit. And should make this level actually a little bit easier probably to do since it can't go through tunnels. So there's already a dead end waiting for it at the bottom. Which, can I force it into that dead end? I mean, to be honest, probably. If I just break these two. Then I just need to force it over there somehow. Which I can do by breaking this one. And now it's going to... What? They can get scared to... yeah, I got some achievement there. I guess it was because I broke a block with the... Yeah, it was probably because I broke this block when the rabbits were right here. By the way, I'll take it. Whoa! Okay. This is a new one. Of course the rabbit's gonna move. Is there even anywhere I can trap this guy? Okay, I guess I can teleport now to the surface from the pause. Yeah, okay, back to the surface. I just want to try and capture this guy. And I'm not sure... is it possible for me to capture it? That's actually a good question. First of all, I only have one mining opportunity. And this room doesn't have anywhere I can trick the rabbit. So, I mean, I can mine these, but that's not going to do anything to it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think this room might not be achievable, and there's an elevator here, which kind of suggests that. Okay. Is it just that? I guess? Can I trick the rabbit into going down that hole? Probably not, but might as well go down and see what's... Oh, this is a new world. Okay. So before I do that, I'll go up the elevator and try... I'll try and get that, whatever it is, rabbit from the earlier area if I can use the pickaxe. And also there should be another world up here unlocked, which I'd probably rather do before just going into literal hell. Alright. Yeah, okay. Let's just go check out this area. I'm just gonna skip through all the text and see what I get for completing that area. What does the computer do? Is this might just be a mini game actually looking at it. But we'll see. Oh, okay, this is useful. This is a list of couples, which there are apparently a lot of them in the game. Like a lot, so... Okay. Great. Oh, that's going to be useful, and... Sure, that's... Okay, yeah. I'm just going to finish up all this dialogue. If I can get 10 of them... Yeah. So, if I can get more baby rabbits, that'll be useful. I'm just scanning the text to make sure there isn't anything important I'm missing. Okay, cool. So yeah, if I'm getting more babies, I guess is a priority when possible. Where's this one go? Oh, I'm guessing the crossroads, okay. So I could do the green one. I'm first going to real quick. I don't expect I'll be able to mine, but I'm just going to drop down and check. Because it's like, especially since I can teleport to the surface now. It's like floor 7 or something, I think, where it's at. Yeah, it's going to be the one after this. And I do not have a pickaxe, do I? No, I do not. So I'm just going to jump back to the surface. And I guess I'll go explore the green area now. And I'm back to having a cage, which I can already see where I'm going to try and trap the rabbit. See if it goes through that, I can just trap it up. Oh, whoa, hang on. Actually, undo that. I need to first force it into there, which I actually don't need to undo anything, because I can do this, and then I just need to force it back up, like that, and now it's going to go over here. And I approached it from the wrong way. If I do something like this, I can then lock it in, and there we go. That's one captured. Actually, hang on, before I take that in, I'm going to see, because if there's a way to get it in the hole, that would be preferred. Alas, I don't think there is the problem, because the AI won't go in the hole unless forced, I don't think. That's generally how it looks. What is the best area to trap this fellow? So I'm just trying to find somewhere where I have a forced dead end. It's like, the only real area looks like would be potentially here, but I'm not sure what the best place to do that would be if I wanted to get one stuck in here. Because, yeah, if I have it, the other area would be here, but if it was coming out here, but I don't see a way I can trick it into doing that either. Oh, unless I send it in through here. Then it will naturally do that. So in order to do that, first I'm going to do this. Now it's over there. Now then if I approach it from this side, it should go into there. Well, that's not great. Okay. Well, it's going to do some running now. But that's fine. Now I can try and get it back in there. This is always the challenge, isn't it? Just getting it to go where I actually want it to. Because now that I'm approaching it from here, it's going to go up. I'm just going to make it go over there and see. What happens if I... Oh, it goes up, so I was doomed from the start. Because, yeah, if I could get it to go up here, it shouldn't be able to see this square. Although I don't have a great way to test that. So I'm just going to force it around. And it took the left path there because that's how it's programmed to handle those. If I approached it from up here, it's going to go through there. It takes the left path here. If it goes here, it'll see a dead end and come out here. Let's just make that happen. Okay. If I do this, I can make it appear up here. Which isn't super useful. Okay. Now I have it up there. And I can approach it from this side. I don't see a great reason to do that. Yeah, how do I want to trick it into going through there? Because I can get it through potentially this one. No, I don't even think I can force it to do that. I can force it to go up here. And then, yeah, it does that. So if I block off this one, now it's there. And if I block that off, what is that? What is that going to do? Hang on, I'm just going to go back. I do this, force that, then yeah, it just goes up. Okay. I can force it to go over here. Then I could force it to go down. Or I could force it to go up more. Yeah, maybe this idea has legs of now forcing it to go up, and then up, and now it's over there. Now that I have it here, what can I do with that? I can make it go straight through there, but of course that's not what I want. If I do this... Oh, wait, this should work. Because when it goes around, it's going to just end up hitting me. Perfect. There we go. And this one now I have 2 pickaxes to use. I mean, I feel like one of them would be here, right? So I could lure it in somehow. And then that becomes the more important question is, how do I force it in? Because if I can do that, then I'm golden. So let's just try messing around with this rabbit and see where I can get it. It's going to be a circle. Great. If I force it here, now I come around from this end. It's going to go there. Okay. What if I mine it like that? There we go. Perfect. Got it. Actually, this one might be one I can force to go into the hole. Can I? That's a good question. Actually, yeah, I think I can. Hang on. No, wait. Yeah, no, I have two mines. I'm gonna actually try and get that to happen instead. Because worst case scenario, I can do that. Whoops. Because what I'm thinking is, if I get this and this, it shouldn't register this as a dead end. Unless I'm crazy. I might be crazy. We will see. Okay, yeah, it registers as a dead end, so scratch that. That's not the answer. I'm just going to go back to having this. And I'm just going to capture it the same way I did before. Now that it's there, I can do this. And get it to go in there. Well, it was worth a shot to see if I could figure out how to get it through the hole. Because, yeah, it seems like getting them to drop down there is not something that's super easy to set up. Now, this one just has a cage. And is there... I'm trying to find there's one blind exit I can see. And the blind exit is the one that goes down here and then turns. There is actually a second one over here as well. This one seems a bit harder to set up, I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't see how I would easily set that one up. But this blind turn over here seems achievable. Although the real question is, how would I force the rabbit to go down? To that, I don't have a great answer. Let's see. What happens if I just walk here? It's going to go down, yeah. Because I can't... The blind turn doesn't work both ways, or I would just send it back up and get it trapped. I guess for now, I will just let it end up over here while I think about that. Now, if I send it in, it's going to go... I can get it... I'm going to get it down to here now. And if I do that... Then, Oh, wait, I'm a silly guy. I actually have a better idea as to how I can finish this. If I just do this, it just has a dead end now. Sorry about the alarms. If there's one thing very consistent about the area I live in, there is always a fire happening somewhere. So, yeah. Actually, no, wait, screw it. Screw that. I can actually trap this one. Or I can force this one to go down a hole. So we're just going to do that. Because it seems like this is my goal. Or it's a goal they've set out for me, is to get them matched up. And here seems to be an area where I could do that. If I approach that one from the side. Oh, I don't... Hang on, I have no cages. I don't know why I was doing that then. I was operating under the mentality of I have cages to use. Oh. Here that one goes, and they're matched up. Once again, this one feels like one where I don't see any... Oh, well, no, I do see a dead end, actually, that I could try getting it set up into otherwise. Yeah, I can see how you would do this one. It's just the dead end at the start, but now that they're like this... I still have to do the same solution, it's just going to be a lot less finicky. Because I don't have to maneuver them through tunnels. And I guess I'll do a stage or two more. I don't have a cage again. How do I want to trap this rabbit? There is... Oh. So I can lay carrots. I guess I'll see what happens with one of them. Okay. So it is very easy to do, but if I'm going to do that, why not just... Hang on, undo all of that. I'm just going to try and send it down a layer. Because if I just do that... Oh, it's smart. It knows. Okay. So that doesn't work. In which case I'll just put it up here. Because yeah, they don't follow... It doesn't follow it into a dead end, but it'll follow it into a dead end adjacent area, I suppose. That means... I mean, if I just put a treat in here, won't that solve my issue? And then if I just approach it from this side, it should get all the way over there, I guess. Now it's going to go back, so I need to re-maneuver it back to the starting area, which is going to be more of a hassle than anything else, really. I'm just going to loop it around this way. Now it's up here. Whoa! Went one space too far. Let's go there. Then here, and now I can force it over here. And I've realized I have no way to force it back in there, so actually this is going to... I'm just going to reset this level and think about it more. Is there another dead end I can trick it into going somewhere? Because that one, it's not going to really... Wait a second, it might work if I just force it to go. I'm going to send it down first of all. Whoa, not like that. I guess I didn't successfully place it previously. Okay, so it's just going to run then. Okay, let's do that. And what my goal is here is, if I approach this from above now, maybe it'll see the treat and focus that way. Yes, it did. Perfect. Probably would have seen it from the other one too, but I'm not sure. And I don't see a way I could force it to go in the hole with that, so this one here... how do I trap this? I mean, so just put it at the top, isn't it? And I just need to force them over there. Which is going to be more challenging than anything else, isn't it? Because this area is designed to not let you trap things. Maybe I put it here instead, because then I can try and approach it from the other side. Because if I can get it to go straight up here, there we go. Perfect. And now it'll get trapped. Once again, this is one that I could not force it to go in the hole currently. Oh, now I have multiple. So I have a pickaxe and a carrot. First, I see a dead end definitely over here at the end that I'm designed to lure it into. And I think the only way I can do that, first of all, trying to determine where I need to use my pickaxe feels like an important thing to do. But before that, I should probably set up the carrot at the end. And I'll just let that guy go. Now if I put this here, that should lure it. So I just need to get it back up there. Okay. Hang on. I'm just going to quickly go back, because I think the important part is finding a way to use the pickaxe to let the rabbit exist. Well, I can't destroy that, so I'm actually not sure. Because once I get the rabbit back here, how do I force it to go up? That's an important question. Because there is another way I could try to use the carrot, which would be instead to lure the rabbit. No, the other thing I was thinking of I don't see a way to make it work at all. Unless I wanted to lure him over here. I don't see a way to make that work. Okay. So I'm supposing that the challenge of this is supposed to be figuring out how to, once I get the rabbit over there, how to force it back. Because if I can get it back over here, I can just trap it. Let's see where the difficulties in this arise. It's now running in a circle, as expected. If I break this block, I don't see how that'll help. I mean, I can get stuck in here. So that one wasn't the answer. Because if I break this, it's just gonna not be super helpful to do. Yeah, that one doesn't help me. And I can't get him back up here. So I think the initial part, yeah, this is, the initial part was the flaw. If I do this, then yeah, I can get him over there. And is there a way to trap him with that? That's the important question. I mean, I think the answer is going to be no. Because once I get it here... let's try breaking this one. Placing it here. Now it's in there. And now I've gotten it in there, I don't have a way to trap it. Let's try this just for interest. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, I think the truly challenging part of this is really just figuring out what it wants me to do with that pickaxe to solve this issue. Because, yeah, any way I would use the pickaxe to be able to access the tunnel early to try and trap the rabbit anywhere, I just don't see how that would succeed, is the issue. Yeah, no, I just don't see how it would work, is the main flaw I'm running into. Because, like, I could lure the rabbit back through the tunnel after it's crossed over to where I'm at right now by putting the carrot on the other side within eyesight. But I'm just not sure what the end goal of that would be. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not sure why I want to do that. Really, is the main issue I'm running into. Oh, wait, no, I see why that might work. Because then, if I do this, I can... no, I don't... Is that the square to break? I mean, it's gotta be, yeah. And then if I approach it from above, it could work. Whoops, let's go back a step, do this. Nope, that's not it. Because it won't ever fall for that. Then it'll go here, which is not what I wanted to do. I think sending it back through the tunnel is the strategy. Yeah, no, that's gotta be. Yeah, that might... It's gonna involve, I think, reusing the tunnel somehow. Just how is the question that I'm not finding an answer to. Because I could, like... Because of course I could lure it also just over here, but then it's going to not want to go into a dead end no matter how I set it up. Once I get it in here, I don't have a great way to force it back out. Unless... Hang on, let me just quickly do a reset. And let's see. So if I lure the... So once I get it set on that path, I don't have a way to force it to re-enter the path at all. That's the challenge, is if I want to place a bait down there, I have to manually go in there myself and do that. But in order to do that, I would have to destroy the way of capturing it down there, which says to me that that's not how I'm supposed to capture it, is what I think that's suggesting, and that there's somewhere else I can trap it instead. The question is just where. Where else could I trap it? And that's where I'm not sure what the answer is to trapping it there. Or to trapping it elsewhere. And that's the one issue I'm running into, is I just don't see how I would do that. Because I could see ways of getting the rabbit back in the column. I just can't see ways of forcing it to go further into this area. Like, for instance, I'm just going to do another way of trapping it that exists, is if I do that, then I can get it up here. But where do I go from here? I don't particularly know. That's the problem that I'm running into. Oh, wait, I figured it out. I got it. There is exactly one square, which is up here, where I can force it to go down after I reveal the treat. And that's it. There we go. Perfect. And I guess I'll do one more to end this at a nice and even 45. And as I say that, looking at this, kind of regret that. Oh boy. What is this nightmare? First of all, I need to find an area where I can trap it easily. Well, I can see where my end goal is. It's just that, just one of the two dead ends in the top. And if I had to pick one I'd say is easier, the furthest top right one is definitely more achievable. It just becomes a question of where do I need to put in the critical lures to get the rabbit in. I think I know where. Or at least I have an idea. That can go there. If I put one here, then when it comes out of this tunnel at the bottom, it'll get lured here. Then I can approach it from the top and it will go this way. Or, no, not there, I take that back. I want it to be somewhere like here. Because once I get it here, I can lure the rabbit up here and then over there. That's my idea. And let's see how I can get the rabbit forced. Because if I do this, it's just going to do the standard thing again, right? Where it goes back and forth. So I clearly need to have one somewhere else. If I put one here, I can lure the rabbit down here. But then when I do this, it's just going to end up back there. So instead, do I want just one here? You know, let's see what happens when I have one here. It should lure it to loop around like that. If I had a second one over here, I could get it up here. But that requires too many of them for just one action. That's the problem I'm running into, is this feels wrong because I'm almost certain it is wrong, just because it doesn't use, it just doesn't get it where I need it to be at all. Out of interest, let's see what were to happen if I just were to do this. Oh, yeah, wait, I can just do something like this, can't I? Wouldn't this just work? Like, because then the first one lures it over to this first treat, and then it should just immediately go to the second treat, yeah. And then I don't need a carrot up here because it just gets trapped. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I don't see a way to force them into the hole. So, I guess here is where I will call it an episode. So, I guess, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time I see you.